Hello, everybody. I am back, honey. Just came back from the park. Had a cute little time. It was a Sunday fun day out there with the black boys. Y'all know it gives the same thing every Sunday. And then usually people will leave there and go to the skating rink for adult skate night. But of course, I couldn't do that because I got to get what? Up in the morning. But I knew that I had scheduled this live. That damn Q had them vetted me. Talking about you ain't going live. Because when I go to the park, I had me a drink or two or three. But the day I was chilling, you know what I'm saying? But y'all, listen, let me tell y'all something. In my downtime, I love to watch the mukbanger community. And Sam's World, shout out to you, Sam's World, is one of my favorite mukbangers over there. Hey, Miss Hogg, she is one of my favorite mukbangers over there. She always puts out amazing content. She always puts out, hey, Lady K, I'm good, boo. She is all, her energy is always there, even when what that was last week. They were doing she was just coming on and she was talking to us. She called us semi boo, y'all. I'm a semi boo. Now, when she comes on and she was like, sometimes when she come on that camera, she's very low on her spirits. But guess what? She fakes it till she make it, baby. You never, ever, ever know. And that's what I love about her. Baby, when I tell you, she has a segment of her show that's called Let's Talk About It. Hey, Jay, what's going on, baby? She has, and listen, during this segment, some of us, the semi boos, will write in and she'll, pick them out of her IG and, read them to us and ask for our opinion. Well, usually I'll type a little comment in the comment section, do a little 1, 2, you know what I'm saying, then get the fuck on. But for this, let's talk about it. I couldn't do that. Hey, Paulette, I couldn't do that for this one. I would have been over the top of a whole dissertation, and she was not going to read all that because y'all know we as content creators, we do not read long messages. We better do read the 2-liners. So I said, I got a platform. Let me go over here at Sam's World in it. If you seeing it, baby, hey girl, I hope you're having a good time in Vegas. Shout out to you, Libs Production. Do what y'all doing, baby. I ain't mad at you. But baby, let me tell y'all, let me build the story up. Let me paint the picture for you. Baby, it was this lady, she wrote in. Her boyfriend had been asking and begging her to have a threesome, right? She kept putting it off. I think about it. I think about it. I think about it. Finally, he had to wore her down to the point where since he just had to have an answer, her answer was no, right? So one particular night, she decided to go to bed because she had to be to work at 6 o'clock the next morning. Well, he decided to go out. Y'all, if there's some churn in the room, get them out. This story is not for churn. But early that morning, she was woke up, girl, getting some firehead. No, don't let me be too vulgar. But anyway, that's what was going on. Y'all would have thought it was him. She said that when she turned over and looked down, he had done brought another woman home, and she was the one that was in between her legs. I said, not what? And you mean to tell me you left her alive? Cause see me, baby, what she should have did was cross them thighs and broke that neck real quick. Baby, you don't know her. She don't know you, but she feel real comfortable coming in your house, getting in your bed and getting in between your legs. But I digress. Baby, when I tell you, she said that instead of her car herself Thompson, she gonna flip it on her husband. You ain't flip it on your husband, motherfucker. Your ass was liking, you was loving that. Y'all, please go over there and subscribe to Sammy Boo, because she be over there talking hella shit, y'all. I love her. I love her. But y'all, she's talking about she decided to give him a show and not let him participate. So meanwhile, while her and the girl getting it on, mind you, this girl that she don't know, that she got all up in her box and between her thighs and carrying on, and in her butt, like Funky Dineva be saying. You wouldn't let your husband or boyfriend or whatever he was participate. Meanwhile, he's sitting over there in the corner with his D in his hand, mad. Okay, a little bit of time went on. She done said now it's to the point where she don't even want him at the house. She only want the lady. So, Negro, be careful what you ask for, number one. And for number two, I don't believe, now she said that she was a random chick. I don't believe she was that random. Nigga probably was already messing around with the girl. He already knew that she was down with the swirl and was down with the threes and all that. And so it was no problem for her to come on to the crib. You know what I'm saying? It was no problem for her to come on over there. But my nigga, he was all types of wrong. Because how you gonna have, now she done already told you no. The situation could have went so far left. See, but it still went left for him because he wasn't anticipating this. He was not anticipating losing his old lady to the same woman that he wanted to have a threesome with. Now, if you ask me, which ain't nobody asked me, but I know I wasn't finna comment all this down there in Sam's World chat. Wasn't nobody finna read all that, girl. You lose people after 3 lines. You lose them. So my thing was, I feel like nigga was already messing with the girl because it was so convenient and so easy for him to just pick up anybody. Now, don't get me wrong. I know people pick up, people all the time in the club or whatever, go home for a little one night stand or whatever. But I don't know. We don't know enough history to know if he was that grimy of a nigga. You know what I'm saying? But now she to the point where, hey, Candy Cane, she don't even want him. She want her. So, baby, nigga, how you feel? They over there in the bed getting it on. I'm talking about getting it in. Meanwhile, you sitting in the corner with your D in your hand, and you created this whole situation that you can't do nothing about it now. And she don't want you no more. She want her. How you feel? Sandra, ask him, now how you feel? Because I know he feel like poo, or he feel like straight up shit right now. Be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for. And then for you to bring this chick home and your girlfriend wake up to another woman in between her legs that she don't know, uninvited, it's a wonder both of you niggas is still alive to tell the story. And y'all know what? The whole situation make me kind of question her. Because, girl, you don't know this lady from Eve. You don't know this lady from nobody. But you gonna continue the act and put your own stank on it. Something about this story don't sound right, Sam. Something about this story don't sound right. Because you know the average woman is not gonna wake up to another woman in between their legs and not have no problem with it. As a matter of fact, enjoy it, join in. Really? To a situation that you was so dead set against? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So I'm not even convinced. She's not convincing either. She's not convincing either, boo. So now I'm questioning her. And so now in the interim, after all of this has taken place, now she don't even want him. She want the girl that you so-called supposedly didn't know, but had no problem with eating your box. And you joined in and made him watch. How you gonna make him watch? Y'all know what, the visual just messed me up. I'm just picturing the whole scene and him sitting in the corner with his D in his hand and can't do nothing about nothing. Child, please. Child, please. Sam World. I wish you would respond to her. Ma'am, I'm not buying your story. I'm not buying your story, ma'am. How are you so comfortable with this woman all of a sudden, ma'am? Just because she ate your box real good? And don't get me wrong, I do know that people go out to the club, they get a little tipsy, they have one night stands or whatsoever with people that they do not know. I get that. But now you ready to move this chick in? How? This bitch could be another Sybil. How are you already ready to move her in? And not only that, if she was already down with the swirl and the threesomes and all that, what make you think? But then you might be down with it too now. You might be down with it too, girl. Do your thing. Do what makes you happy, but you're going about it the wrong way. And for you to write in to Sam's World, ma'am, and ask for Sam's World opinion and the Sammy Boo's, what should I do? Girl, are you sure you want that answer? Are you sure you want that answer? Because the Sammy Boo's gonna tell you, and Sam's World is too. Now you done painted this whole picture. Now you painted the whole picture than what you're actually doing. You're saying one thing, but you're doing something else. You telling him no, but now it's yes after you went through the experience. That don't mean nothing but that he couldn't eat your cooch right. He didn't know what he was doing. She knew all the spots to go to. She been doing it forever, probably. So she knew the spots that was, you enjoyed the experience. You expressed how good the experience was. Really? Okay. Well, ain't that wrong with that if that's what you're into. But girl, before you went to sleep and woke up in this experience, in this situation, you was dead set against it. I'm looking at you with the side eye. I'm looking at you. So you mean to tell me only thing it took was one experience, and you know that you don't want him no more, all of a sudden you gonna have, so she turned you out just that much? Okay. So you driven by your cooch, I see. You driven by your cooch, girl. It's all right. It's all right, honey. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, y'all. Y'all know I didn't come on here for that long. I just wanted to respond to Sam's World. Let's talk about it. Ma'am. Now, Sam's World, you already know I'm on your top, girl. Every time you put out a video, I'm on it. I'm clicking on it. And tomorrow, we're going to talk about this pastor and his philandering ways. We're going to talk about the pastor tomorrow. We're going to talk about him today. We're going to talk about him tomorrow. And on that note, love you. Shout out, baby. Everybody that sees this video, please rush right over there to Sam's World. Subscribe, share, comment. Tell Alabama Girl sent you. On that note, I'll holla.